Arkansas teacher arrested. Shocking double murder at Devil's Den. Shock rippled through Arkansas this week following the arrest of a local teacher in connection with the brutal killing of a married couple at Devil's Den State Park. The tranquility of a family hike shattered when Clinton David Brink, 43, and his wife Cristen Amanda Brink, 41, were found dead on a trail, leaving their 2 young daughters alive but forever changed. Authorities say their lives were claimed in a sudden, violent attack while out enjoying nature. A scenario that feels ripped from a nightmare. But here's where it gets even more gripping. The alleged killer, 28-year-old James Andrew McGann, was taken into custody not during a dramatic chase or at a hideout, but while getting a haircut at a hair salon in Springdale, just 30 miles north of the infamous park. Imagine the ordinary hum of a salon suddenly interrupted as law enforcement closes in on their suspect. McGann, who had recently relocated from Oklahoma and taken a job at a local school, now faces 2 capital murder charges. Police have not yet disclosed the reasoning or motive behind these killings, keeping the public guessing as the investigation continues. The mystery deepens. What could possibly drive someone, especially an educator, to such an act? Or is there more to this story than law enforcement has shared so far? Adding to the tension, police revealed that the suspect was seen leaving the park area on Saturday, the actual day of the crime, in a black Mazda-like sedan, its license plate obscured by tape. Authorities didn't wait long to release a sketch and an image showing the man from behind, appealing for the public's help in tracking him down. With the FBI stepping in to lend expertise and resources, this case has clearly rattled officials at every level. This tragedy strikes particularly hard, given the Brinks had only recently moved to Prairie Grove, Arkansas, seeking what many would expect to be a peaceful new start. Their daughters, just 7 and 9, are safe with relatives now, but the emotional scars of such an event will likely linger for a lifetime. And this is the part most people miss. When the headlines fade, how will these children rebuild in the aftermath? Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders called the event one of the most harrowing moments in her career, underscoring just how unthinkable this crime is for Arkansas. As the police hold back details, including exactly how the couple was killed, speculation and questions mount. Is justice on track, or do lingering secrets still cloud the truth? For now, Devil's Den State Park, usually a serene escape, remains off-limits while investigators scour the area for answers. Shay Lewis, Arkansas Secretary of Parks, confirmed that all trails are still closed, leaving a pall over a community desperate for closure. Controversial question for the comments. With the accused having just started a job at a school, do you think hiring practices need tightening? Or is this an unfair conclusion before more facts are known? And what about the silence on motive? Does it protect the investigation or keep the public in the dark beyond what's reasonable? Join the debate below. Whose side are you on? Tragic double homicide at Devil's Den State Park. Arkansas man charged. Imagine the horror. A peaceful hike in Devil's Den State Park turns into a nightmare as a couple is brutally murdered in front of their young daughters. This is the chilling reality that unfolded in Arkansas, leaving the community in shock and the nation questioning how such a tragedy could occur. The Arkansas Department of Public Safety announced on Wednesday that they had made an arrest in connection with this heinous crime. Special agents with the Arkansas State Police, ASP, have taken James Andrew McGann, a 28-year-old from Springdale, into custody for his alleged involvement in the double homicide that took place on Saturday. McGann is accused of killing Clinton Brink, 43, and Cristen Brink, 41, while they were hiking with their daughters, aged 7 and 9. The girls are now safely with family members. McGann faces 2 counts of capital murder. But here's where it gets controversial. McGann was reportedly working at a local school in Arkansas and had recently moved to the area. According to Fox News affiliate Fox 23, McGann was employed at Spring Creek Elementary School in Broken Arrow during the 2023-2024 academic year. His name was listed on the Sand Springs Public Schools website as an employee, but it was removed as of early Thursday. The school district released a statement saying that McGann had passed all required background checks and had left the school of his own accord to work out of state. Sand Springs Public Schools also confirmed McGann's employment and resignation, emphasizing their commitment to student and staff safety. They noted that every employee undergoes mandatory background checks. This raises an important question. How can someone with such a dark secret pass all background checks and still be trusted with the care of children? The rugged terrain and lack of cell phone service at Devil's Den State Park delayed the response and public alerts. Police were notified at approximately 2:40 p.m., but didn't issue the alert until almost 8:40 that evening. Initially, a composite sketch of the suspect was released, describing a man who likely sustained an injury during the attack. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders released a statement just hours after the arrest, expressing her gratitude to law enforcement and calling for prayers for the victims and their families. She emphasized that Arkansas does not tolerate violent crime and that law enforcement will bring perpetrators to justice. Arkansas State Police Colonel Mike Hagar praised the collaborative efforts of various agencies, highlighting the relentless work of law enforcement at all levels. He expressed gratitude for the hard work and dedication of the agents, which led to the arrest and brought relief to the community. This investigation is ongoing, and authorities are seeking cooperation from the public. And this is the part most people miss. The trailhead to the Devil's Den Trail remains closed, serving as a grim reminder of the tragedy that unfolded. As we grapple with the aftermath of this horrific event, it's crucial to reflect on the importance of community vigilance and the need for robust safety measures. What are your thoughts on the background check process for educators? Do you believe current measures are sufficient, or is there room for improvement? Share your opinions in the comments below.